What you are about to see is the result of hard work of many smart and dedicated people. This is for them, for our team. So here it is, the rimac C2. A big applause here for Adriano. He's with me from the very beginning, since 2010. He is the designer of the Concept 1 and now also the C2. So this is from his pen. Thank you, Adriano, and the whole team. I would like to introduce you just the most important features of the car and let you discover the many details later. So here are the 4 things that I would like to point out: the performance, the car's structure, the design, and the futuristic technology in it. So what has changed from the Concept 1? Well, everything. The whole car has changed. The C2 has a full carbon fiber monocoque with a bonded carbon roof, an integrated structural battery pack, and the merged rear carbon fiber subframe. So it's a single monocoque with the rear subframe holding the rear powertrain and battery in place. We have aluminum front and rear crash structures and carbon fiber side crash structures. So the all-new powertrain is also quite something new. You will be able to see it here behind me. So we have 2,300 Newton meters of torque being produced by 4 very powerful electric motors. So of course each motor is again controlling one wheel separately. Every vehicle dynamics engineer's dream come true, and also my dream. Why this is the reason why I started a company, to use the advantages of electric powertrains for a better sports car. So it has been designed to utilize everything electric motors can bring, the best of electric motors. And for that, we need gearboxes. We have a pair of single-speed gearboxes with a fixed ratio in the front and 2-speed double carbon clutch gearboxes in the rear. This allows the C2 to take full advantage of the torque and produce a mind-blowing acceleration at top speed, but I will come later to that. So the Rimac all-wheel torque vectoring is necessary here because we have to harness 1.4 megawatts or 1,914 horsepower of power. So from the 1,224 horsepower in the Concept 1, it's quite a big step, even more performance. So this system, the torque vectoring, replaces traditional electric stability control and traction control and enables a dynamic response, so from a full traction behavior to a drift machine. Performance-wise, this car, you will judge that for yourself. It reaches a top speed of 412 kilometers per hour or 258 miles per hour. So it makes full use of the instant torque, but also the traction made possible by a very precise traction control system and custom-made Pirelli tires for this car. So we are reaching, besides the top speed, also amazing acceleration. We have 1.85 seconds from 0 to 60 miles per hour with a 1-feet rollout. So the C2 can maintain that acceleration all the way up very high. So we reach 300 kilometers per hour in just 11.8 seconds. So if you have seen any videos of the Concept 1 racing against other cars, it's not like some other electric cars that are very fast off the line but lose breath soon. Our cars are very fast no matter which speed, and the C2 is no different there. It will be even faster as the speed increases. A new high-power battery with 120 kilowatt hour, a very high capacity and high energy battery, both, so combining energy and performance and power, high discharge rates was developed for this car, which enables an NEDC cycle 650 kilometers of range, which is quite generous. The battery can be recharged with 250 kilowatts, which allows it to recharge from 0 to 80% state of charge in just 30 minutes. New liquid cooling systems were also developed so that the car is not just a one-trick pony of a couple of accelerations, but it can actually perform over long term. So it's designed for 2 full laps on the Nürburgring without thermal degradation. So no thermal degradation on 2 laps. When it comes to the design, so the proportions are completely new compared to the Concept 1, but we can still see our design DNA. We continue to refine our DNA and the key features of our cars. So what you can see here on the side is our signature tie, and one of the most important attributes to the aerodynamic of the car, because this is the air intake for the rear powertrain. So we have separate cooling systems for the front powertrain and the battery, and separate cooling systems for the rear of the powertrain. So we have 7 cooling systems separately in this car. And what this feature here represents is a tie. And the tie is an homage to our heritage, where we come from, for Croatia, because both the tie and this car are both Croatian brainchilds, designed and made entirely in Croatia. So there are many active aerodynamic elements in this car. So we have flaps in the front hood, which move depending on the battery temperatures and the mode of the car to enable either very good cooling of the battery or a low aerodynamic drag. The front splitter and underbody of the car has active elements, as well as a fully operating active rear wing, which can continuously adjust itself, but also under heavy braking raises up to be a full air brake and also stabilize the car at very high speeds. We have a fully flat floor with optimized